both die. I wanna know both sides. Put your heart in the deep end, yeah. Put down your defense, yeah. I know myself and I get worse around the evening, yeah. And I know that it gets harder when I don't sleep or drink water. She the only piece of mine I want a part of. I'm here for the cracks in the pavement.
Like I'm closing it.
Here for the bad that you came with. I never wanna change it. We got our minds and that's why we involved.
As I was working full time, I was like, am I gonna make this, like, is this gonna be able to... Hey everybody, good morning. I'm trying to talk quiet because everyone else in the house is still sleeping. So far this morning, I have gotten ready, I put my makeup on. I like to do that right when I get up and just kind of have it on for the rest of the day because I kind of just, it's kind of my ritual for waking up. And then I had my coffee. I listened to Natalie Barbu's The Real podcast. I love her podcast so much. It gets me feeling so inspired. It's all about like young entrepreneurs, and a lot of them start off in the corporate world and they talk about their experience, their learnings, that kind of thing. Now I'm about to change my clothes. So working from home, I don't put on anything crazy, but I do like to change my clothes and not wear what I was wearing when I'm sleeping, because then I'm still in kind of like a relaxed mode, and I like to associate my clothes with my different states. So like when I get off work, I'll switch back into my relaxing clothes. So for these work from home days, what my work attire has looked like is usually leggings, sports bra, and a warm sweater, because my house is always cold for some reason, and I like to stay in leggings and a sports bra because then I can just kind of break into a workout whenever I want to. There's nothing else much to do, so whenever I need a break, I can just go on a run, I can do some yoga, I can do a at-home workout. So I'm gonna get changed. Cool transition. It is time to go back and get planning. It's around 8:30 a.m. right now. I read somewhere in a blog post that a little productivity tip for working from home is to light a candle when you're working, so you kind of associate that as a working scent. So behind you, I have 2 candles that I've had for the longest time, just never burned, that I'm gonna use as my working candles, which I haven't decided which one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Rumble is hosting live workouts on Instagram, so if you follow them, Rumble's like a boxing studio. I actually don't have a location in Seattle, but I've always wanted to take a class with them, and they're hosting live sessions on Instagram Live. So this is their schedule, and unfortunately I can't really make the 9 a.m. today because I have to get to work, but I just joined for a quick 10 minutes and it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the instructor, and he's leading some combat moves.
I want you to know you live.
I am at my workstation now, and this is the candle I'm going to be using to get in the work mode according to a blog post. I'm going to try to find that blog post so that I can link it down below, but to be determined if I can track it down again. I just got my coffee and I have my breakfast here. This morning, I'm trying to be really intentional with my day. So last night I kind of time blocked my entire day because I just want to guarantee that I'm getting stuff done today and that I have a productive day. So right now I have about 40 minutes for breakfast and a little reflection exercise, which recently I've been kind of feeling like I'm not really sure what trajectory I want to take with this channel, with my blog. I think in the beginning I was kind of just in this sprint of launching everything. I wanted to get the YouTube started, make my first couple of videos, see if I liked it, get the website designed and made, which is up now, kind of start posting more on Instagram and social media. And now that I've kind of got that momentum going, I want to go back and touch base with where I see all this going. I think it's a little early, like I don't really have any subscribers, but like it does take time to make these videos, make these blog posts, and I want to make sure that they're impactful and, you know, worth the time. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do a little bit of a mind map exercise, which I have 2 ways of doing this mind map exercise. The first way is just kind of writing where you are right now and then just branching off into different possibilities of where you think you could end up, where you think you could go. And then the second version, which is the one I'm doing today, is I'm starting off with where I am right now, writing down a few things like I'm 22 years old, live in Seattle, Washington, even though I'm in Michigan right now. I work at Microsoft as a hardware engineer, those kind of things, just starting my YouTube channel and blog. And then I'm gonna make branches of in 1 year, in 3 years, in 5 years, and in 10 years, where like at those benchmarks, what are things I want to have accomplished. It's important to just set time aside and do these things. I think I realized the importance of this is because I used to always do it on airplanes during long flights, and ever since I started my full-time job, I've been flying a lot and having more time to reflect, and it has had such a positive impact on my direction and purpose in life. So now that I'm self-quarantined because of the coronavirus, I need to make sure to intentionally put time to reflect in my schedule since I don't have flights to enforce that reflection time.
Even when it gets dark, taste blood on my lips and still trust my heart.
So I finished my reflection session a little bit early. It's 9:40 and I originally planned to have it at 10 a.m. to do that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna clear the table now and start getting my area set for work. But I'm gonna give you a little tour of my workspace I set up. So when you walk in, this is an overview. I kind of have my desk here. I kind of have a standing desk set up over there, and then I have a couch area here. I also hauled this old fake tree we have up here so we get a little bit of greenery, and then brought this fake ivy plant in too. I love being in the space. The light is coming in, nice shadows, there's greenery. I have my candle, so I have my workstation set up, and to help keep me on track today, I am doing this is called the Pomodoro time tracking technique or something, where you do a certain amount of time working and a certain amount of time resting. So I'm gonna do 40 to 45 minutes working, depending if I'm in the middle of something. So then that means 20 to 15 minutes resting. So I'm gonna set a timer on my phone to help keep me on track. So I'm actually a little bit ahead of schedule right now because, actually no, not that much. I'm only 7 minutes ahead of schedule. Let's forget that. My boyfriend Julian also inspired me because he's gonna try to do 100 push-ups per day. So I'm gonna try to do, okay, this is a big goal, but 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats per day. So maybe like, push-ups are gonna be my biggest struggle, but maybe like 10 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 20 squats 5 times a day. So maybe only 50 push-ups. I don't even know if I can do like 10 push-ups 5 times, but I guess we'll see. So maybe during each break, I'm gonna try and get those done, and I'll keep you updated to see if it actually happened. All right, so first starting off with going over email and just kind of reviewing what items I have to do, because my to-do list doesn't really formulate until after I read through all my emails. So I'm gonna start this timer for 40 minutes now.
Drive me from the hospital with a bag of cash and your lip gloss on. Fat ass, no centerfold, cause that shit's too skinny, bro. Past life running through my mind, bad dreams and cheap wine, sad songs and flannel on.
Minute work session is complete and it was super productive, so that's good. And now it's time for our first round of push-ups and sit-ups and squats. I don't know if sit-ups are my favorite, so maybe I'll do like V-ups or something.
Cantaloupe in a G5, and I know that you keep stressing and calling them imperfections, but that's just why you the only one I mess with. I'm here for the cracks in the painting, all day raining.
Done. I have a confession to make. I've been making TikToks in my free time. I'm not releasing my username yet because I kind of just want the freedom to post whatever I want, but I'll give you guys a little bit of a preview.
You keep stressing and calling them imperfections, but that's just why you the only one I mess with.
Probably had to take out the actual music and put on copyright-free music, but you get the idea. My mama's in on the game.
I'm here for the cracks in the painting.
Hey, Jordan. Hey. I like grapes. Do you like grapes? 'Cause I like grapes. Want to see what 4 years of water polo got me? Time for another 40-minute session. This 40-minute session is going to be working on my side project. So Probably be thinking of some blog ideas, maybe drafting a blog post. 40 minutes. Round 2.
Problems that I never wanna solve. I'm here for the bag that you came with. I never wanna change it. We got our minds and that's why we involved. That's what.
Hey. So there's a little bit of a gap, but between the last clip and now, I did a little bit of a workout with my family. Originally, I signed up for an online yoga class. Like, it cost $10 at my local yoga studio, and they were streaming online, and I was so excited, but I didn't get the email link. So I needed to contact them and figure that out. But we just did like a yoga flow on YouTube instead, and then did a quick HIIT workout. Anyways, now it's about 8 p.m. and I am logging on to my last meeting of the day, which, yes, it is so late, but honestly, I've had later meetings, and this is just because my job is based out of Seattle, Washington, which is on Pacific time, and I am currently in Michigan, which is on Eastern time, so there's a little bit of a time difference. Lately, during this quarantine time, my mom and I have a ritual of every night we watch some TV together. So I think we're gonna start The Circle because I've heard lots of good things about that. Yeah, hopefully these vlogs aren't too boring. Let me know in the comments below what you think, because not much goes on besides doing work and working from home, but I figured, I mean, I like watching other vlogs of people even though they're quarantining, and sometimes I just play vlogs in the background. So let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Young age, trying to make it big. Now that I'm up, they all on my dick. No contract, just never thrown a brick. Just trying to keep it cool.